Hi, this is Denise Swick with Denise Swick & Company, and thanks again for coming back to my real estate blog. I really appreciate it. So if you're thinking of buying a home, please click below for our home tool that you can search any of the properties online. Or if you're thinking of selling, there's a great home seller valuation tool to give you an approximate idea. So the last video blog that I did for sellers was about the time of year during the holidays, and it was really a great time for people to actually have their homes on the market because there were a lot of buyers. And I have to tell you, my comments were true. We were probably the busiest this holiday season and into the first of the new year that I've been in nearly a quarter of a century. So since the beginning of the year, there's actually been about 15 sellers that have hired us. And so some of those had a lot of the same questions. So I thought I'd go ahead and help other people who are considering putting their home on the market with some questions to ask their agents that they're interviewing. So the top 4 key questions when interviewing agents are as follows. First is communication. I heard so many times from all of the sellers who had been with other agents before that the lack of communication was frustrating them and that they had to call their agents constantly. So when you're interviewing agents for the job of selling your home, make sure that they have a communication plan. In this business, what we hear a lot is that they list you and leave you. The first 2 weeks are kind of like the honeymoon stage. Everyone's excited and everyone's moving forward. But after that, it gets kind of lackluster because they really don't know what to tell you. Second is make sure your agent is active as opposed to passive. There's a lot of agents out there that will come along with a great song and dance, and they have a great, listing presentation, but the proof is in the pudding, as they say. So make sure that your agent has results and they have a way of actually actively and aggressively going after the buyers in this marketplace so that you're not just sitting there like a lot of the other people that aren't selling, and that your agent is really working every single day to find that buyer for your home. Third is experience. Working with sellers is a very different skill level than working with buyers. Several of the homes that we've listed this year, some of the competition, I was new at one time, but in selling in a competitive market like this, you really have to have an agent that has experience or an agent that's willing to work with another agent who has experience. Let's face it, we're all new at one time, but experience does count for something. So verify that whomever you're working with either has the resources of an experienced agent to help them, or to make sure that the agent that you're working with has the experience to be able to negotiate the best offer for you. And then finally, it's not the agent or the company's activities that actually sell your home. It's the individual agent's activities that get your home sold. So make sure that you're asking the right questions. Make sure that your agent has the tools in place that actually make a dramatic difference for you so that you don't end up under the 58% side of the homes that aren't selling and you end up on the 42% that do. If you'd like more questions about, or if you'd like more answers about the questions in this blog, please feel free to call us, or if you're thinking of selling, at 937-619-7447, or do your own research at www.deniseswick.com. Thanks again. Talk to you soon.